Have you ever pondered how the journey of an immigrant could intersect with the issue of road safety? Today, we delve into the life of Vignesh Pattabhiraman, a vibrant soul from India who ventured to the United Kingdom in pursuit of a brighter future. Vignesh was more than just a dedicated restaurant manager. He was a man with a passion for life, a man who found joy in the simplest of things. One of those simple joys was cycling. He loved the feeling of the wind in his hair, the thrill of navigating through the city streets, the freedom that came with every revolution of the bicycle wheel. From the bustling cities of India to the quieter, cobbled streets of the UK, Vignesh embraced his new life with an infectious enthusiasm. He was a man who embraced life fully. Little did he know that his would be cut short in an unexpected collision. On February 14th, Vignesh's routine ride home morphed into a life-ending journey. In the heart of Reading, at the Cadogan Place Junction, Vignesh's love for cycling and his life intertwined in a tragic dance. As he pedaled his way home, a series of unfortunate circumstances led to a heart-wrenching collision. It was an ordinary day turned extraordinary by the cruel hand of fate. Eyewitness accounts paint a chilling picture. The sun had set, and the junction was bathed in the weak glow of the streetlights. Vignesh, ever the cautious cyclist, had his reflectors on, and yet he was invisible to the oncoming vehicle. A split second of inattention, a moment's delay in reaction, and the world lost a vibrant soul. Police reports corroborate the narrative of the witnesses. The driver, navigating the complex junction, failed to spot Vignesh in time to prevent the collision. It was a mistake, but one that cost a life. A life cherished by many, a life full of promise, a life that had just begun to bloom. Expert analysis deepens our understanding of the contributing factors. The junction, notorious for its poor visibility, has been a cause for concern among locals for years. The inadequacy of the existing road safety measures, the lack of cyclist-friendly infrastructure, and the increasing traffic congestion added layers of danger to an otherwise routine ride home. In the aftermath of Vignesh's tragic demise, we are left grappling with painful questions. Could this have been avoided? How many more lives must we lose before we prioritize road safety? As we delve into the circumstances of this unfortunate incident, we uncover a series of systemic failures, a cocktail of negligence and oversight that led to the untimely end of a life. This tragic accident was a wake-up call, highlighting the grave issue of road safety in the UK. It forces us to confront the bitter reality of our roadways and compels us to question the efficacy of our existing safety measures. As we mourn Vignesh's loss, we are reminded of the urgent need for change, a change that ensures no other life is cut short on our streets. Vignesh's story is not his alone, but a reflection of the experiences of many immigrants. Across the vast expanse of the United Kingdom, immigrants, particularly those hailing from South Asia, confront a myriad of challenges. These individuals, like Vignesh, leave their homes seeking better opportunities, only to grapple with the unfamiliar terrain of a foreign culture, language, and lifestyle. They navigate the labyrinth of bureaucracy, wrestle with the pangs of homesickness, and strive to establish a sense of belonging in an alien land. Personal anecdotes paint a vivid picture. Tales of long hours worked in cramped kitchens, of remittances sent home that barely cover the cost of living, of dreams nurtured despite the harsh realities of daily life. These stories, however, are not just about hardship. They're about resilience, about the courage to chase dreams, and the unwavering hope for a better tomorrow. The immigrant experience is fraught with trials, but Vignesh's story underscores a different kind of danger, that of the road. Vignesh's death sparked a quest for justice, a demand for accountability, and a call for change. The loss of this vibrant spirit sent shockwaves through the lives of his loved ones, leaving behind a gaping void that could never be filled. His family, friends, and the wider community were left grappling with an immeasurable grief, a sorrow rooted not just in the loss of Vignesh, but in the circumstances of his untimely demise. A life brimming with promise and vitality was extinguished on an ordinary day, on an ordinary street, under circumstances that were anything but ordinary. The tragedy of Vignesh's death transcended personal grief, sending ripples across communities, casting a harsh spotlight on the dangers lurking in the seemingly safe havens of our daily commute. Vignesh's family and friends transformed their mourning into a mission, their grief into a rallying cry for justice. They sought to hold accountable those responsible for the accident, not just the direct perpetrator, but the systemic failures that allowed such an accident to occur. They questioned, they challenged, they demanded answers. They refused to let Vignesh's death be another statistic, another forgotten headline in the annals of road traffic accidents. Their campaign for justice echoed far and wide, resonating with fellow cyclists, fellow immigrants, and fellow citizens. It sparked a dialogue about road safety in the United Kingdom, about the measures in place, and their glaring shortcomings. It highlighted the need for tangible, effective changes in road safety policies, for the implementation of measures that prioritize the safety of cyclists and pedestrians. Their quest for justice is not just about finding closure for Vignesh's tragic death. It is about creating a safer future for all. A future where no one else has to pay the ultimate price for simply choosing to cycle home. Justice for Vignesh has become more than a personal campaign. It has morphed into a rallying cry for road safety reform in the UK. It is a quest for accountability, for change, and for a future where tragedies like Vignesh's are nothing more than a distant memory. It is a quest that continues, fueled by the indomitable spirit of a vibrant restaurant manager whose life was cut short, yet whose legacy continues to inspire change. Justice for Vignesh has become a rallying cry for road safety reform in the UK. The tragedy of Vignesh's death unveils the cracks in the UK's infrastructure. The streets, seemingly peaceful, hide a harsh reality. The safety of cyclists and pedestrians, often overlooked, is compromised by a system that prioritizes speed over safety. We find ourselves questioning the existing road safety measures. They appear to be designed with motorized vehicles in mind, neglecting the needs of the most vulnerable road users. The absence of protected bike lanes and pedestrian-friendly crossings, coupled with inadequate signage, are just a few examples of these systemic shortcomings. Furthermore, the lack of stringent enforcement of traffic rules and penalties for violations compounds these issues, creating an environment where cyclists and pedestrians are left exposed to potential hazards. Vignesh's story is not an isolated incident, but rather a symptom of a much larger problem. The need for comprehensive reforms in road safety is clear, and the time to act is now. Out of tragedy, a united voice emerges demanding safer streets. Activists, community leaders, and politicians alike are rallying, their voices resounding in unison, calling for better road safety measures. A sea of people from diverse backgrounds, united by a shared cause, a shared pain. They are the voices refusing to be silenced, refusing to let Vignesh's death be in vain. Among these powerful voices are initiatives championing change. Campaigns like Safer Streets for All and Justice for Cyclists are gaining momentum, fueled by the determination to protect lives to prevent another Vignesh. They are not just campaigns, they are beacons of hope, symbols of resistance against a system that has failed too many. In the face of adversity, the community has shown strength, resilience, and unity. Vignesh's death has become a catalyst for change, his legacy now intertwined with the fight for safer roads.